जय जय राम कृष्ण हरि
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 Good morning. We will read prayers from page number 7, 8, 10. We'll chant together. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यो मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Please open page number 30, second paragraph. Swamiji says, we constantly complain that we have no control over our actions, over our thoughts. But how can we have it if we can get control over the fine movements, if we can get hold of thought at the root, before it has become thought, before it has become action, then it would be possible for us to control the whole. That is why purity and morality have been always the object of religion. A pure moral man has control of himself. The very important line in this paragraph is, if we can get control over the fine movements, if we can get hold of thought at the root, before it has become thought, before it has become action, then it is possible for us to control the whole. Generally, we listen And we complain. First we complain that I have no control over my anger. I have no control over my emotion. I have no control over my actions. And then we try to rectify. We try to focus on the result and on the action. Then to focus on the root cause. Why I got angry? Why I got emotional? Somebody said something to me and I reacted. On reaction we try to control, not on the person who said some word. In that the process has happened in my mind. In that process there was a root cause. Back to that root cause, 10 years back, 15 years back, last birth, we don't know. But there was a root cause for that word, for that some response of that opposite person. And we try to react. And then we try to control that reaction. We try to control over our shouting, over our responding to the situation. Rather try to control on the thought level. Because thoughts are only representation of our past impressions, past sanskaras. We are creating our own samsara world. External world already we have. Father, mother, friend, husband, wife, colleagues, classmates, and many things. This is external world. There is also internal world. Internal samsara is there. That samsara also creating one more samskara, impressions in our mind, which is already, it is there. As mind is a great storehouse, so there are some impressions in the mind. And now new more impressions, new more samskaras we are adding. We are continuously adding new more sanskaras. But what is the kind of that samskara? If it is a good samskara, you are developing a good sansara world inside you and outside you. If it is not appropriate to the society, if it is not appropriate to lead a good life, then we are creating a wrong sanskara. We are creating trouble for our own self. And that's why Swamiji says that ethics and morality means righteousness, values, good thoughts, good actions are the root cause, are the only way you can rectify. If you implement that ethics, if you bring that morality, values in your life, then you can overcome all these problems. Then you can control your action, then you can control your emotion, then you can control your thoughts. And through practice only you can achieve this. In Patanjali Yoga Sutra, all the great leaders and many those who have achieved something in their life, they narrate, they explain mind as a pond, water pond or lake. In that you throw a stone. What will happen? That stone will go below and then it is disappear. But that stone, what result it sends? Ripples, waves it converts. And that waves continues for almost half an hour, for 1 hour, for 2 hours, as per the capacity of that stone. This is what happens with our mind. Somebody said something and our mind start thinking. One thought leads to n number of thoughts, thousands of thoughts. One word create thousands of thoughts in our mind. And then we will find at the end, if we sit silently, then we will find that the initial thought, it started, and when we end up, after observing everything, there is no connection. Like you start ABCD, there was no connection in between A and Z. But still, after continuous thought, we will say, oh, I have wasted my time. I have wasted my all energy. The practice is sit silently. Observe your thought. Whenever you get chance, you are coming from the outside, from your home, from your office, you are getting some 5-10 minutes here, sitting in the auditorium, just sit silently. Don't open your mobile. Don't do anything. No need to open your textbook. There is a silent atmosphere. And try to observe where my thoughts are leading me. Thoughts only leading you. It should be you should lead your thoughts, not your thoughts should lead you. So try to observe where thought starts, how it multiplies in another different thoughts, And the moment you start observing, then you will see that the first thought and the end of the result thought, there is no connection. And I am just wasting my total time, energy. And that is what happened. But through practice, you can achieve that. That's why Swamiji gave definition of practice also Swamiji has given. In Patanjali Yoga Sutra, when Swamiji gave his own explanation, definition, what is practice? Practice is the attempt to remain the mind in the chitta, to prevent it going out into the waves, to attempt, to practice, try, to remain the mind in the chitta, in the lake, in the pond, in the silent water, in the mind, on the very root level, to prevent it going out. I will not allow it to go out. I will not allow it to convert into different waves, different thoughts. That is called practice. Attempt, we have to try first of all. We don't try and we complain. First of all, try. Try to sit for a few seconds, few minutes, few hours. First of all, try to sit for a few seconds. Try to observe where it is leading me. And then this practice you yourself will enjoy. As you start enjoying this practice, you will start catching the thoughts. And then after that, you can lead your thought. After that, your thoughts will not lead you. And then wherever you want your mind, your focus, your concentration, you can easily throw your mind on that subject and get the essence of that subject. And that is the only practice. That is the only way. And above all, as Swamiji says, purity and morality. Ethics and morality. Through the practice of ethics and morality, we can achieve these practices, this control very easily. Otherwise, it will be difficult. So we have to bring ethics, we have to bring values, we have to bring morality in our day-to-day life, in our thoughts, in our actions, in our day-to-day movements. Then you can easily control your mind. So have a great day. We'll meet in the next prayer. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.